Good day, human Latiocytes. This is the LatiosAzurill, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon FireRed Omega LatAzullocke. Here we are in Saffron City, right outside of the gym. As you saw, we did a lot of grinding, should I say. A lot of training. In fact, everyone except for Grim on this team has actually evolved since last episode. So yeah, we did quite a bit of training. Since now everyone, except for Grim and Laura, is in the 45-46 range. Now, Grim has 2 of, like, each move, so I was afraid to do anything, because I don't want to use up all of our power points, so Grim really didn't do any training at all. So Grim is no longer our highest level Pokemon. In fact, Grim is actually our second lowest level Pokemon. Now, with Laura, it's a little different. I was going to continue with training, but then I didn't want the grinding montage to go on forever and ever. So I figured for now, I'll just let her just be for right this second, because we do have Natnu and Bastion, who are also grass type. I gave up Poison Powder for Acid, because although it doesn't have that chance to poison hacks, it's at least, I mean, it does damage. I also got rid of Stun Spore for Petal Dance, because that was kind of well, the best move I could think of. Well, the best option, I should say, I could think of. Now, I gave Bastion Sky Uppercut for Leech Seed because Leech Seed does marginal damage versus Sky Uppercut, which will just do serious damage. So, I mean, it's a trade-off, but at least it's a stab move. It's pretty powerful. One of the biggest things that I did, though, when grinding was I exploited the hell out of HMs. If you notice, Laura has Cut, Bastion has Strength, Grim wasn't training, Wurmple 7 has Strength, Hydro has Surf, and Natnu has Strength. I got rid of Mega Punch because Strength is actually better than Mega Punch, because Mega Punch has base 80 power, same as Strength, only it's like, it has not as good accuracy. Strength has 100 accuracy, so it's a pretty good move to have. Now, Tackle's actually not that good, because it only has 95 accuracy, and 35 base power, so I wanted to give Hydro Strength, but the problem is if Hydro can learn a better move, then I'd rather be able to learn it, because if and when Hydro can learn Earthquake, that is definitely something I'm gonna want. Problem is, if I have Strength rather than Tackle, I'd have to get rid of another move in order to learn it, because all things considered, I'd rather have something else than Strength on Hydro. But I'd rather have Strength than Tackle, but Strength can't be forgotten outside of Fuchsia. That's why I spent a lot of time around Fuchsia. Also, last time in the Safari Zone, the person in that secret house all the way at the back said to go to the waters, well, surf in the waters west of Cerulean City, and we did, and we found a lucky egg. That was also pretty helpful. When Natnu evolved, he learned Thunder Punch, so I got rid of, I think, Quick Attack for that, because I figured I'd rather at least have that coverage. Especially because even Grim doesn't have that many Thunderbolts. Now the other side of this is I also went back to the Game Corner while in Celadon and did a lot of gambling. So now we have max coins. We have 9,999 coins. So we can pretty much, if we didn't already have a Porygon, we could get a Porygon, but I'm not getting a Porygon because A, we already have one, and B, I wouldn't want to spend it all on that. But this way, if we want, we can actually get, like, 2 TMs or whatever, and an Abra, or 2 TMs and a Fairy, I don't even know. The options are out there. We could still get, like, a Dratini. We have options, and options are good. That said, you know what? Let's head into here. This is the Karate Dojo, I believe. This is Fighting Dojo. Alright, fighting, karate, what's the difference? No, whatever. So, fighting. Then, who wants to beat some fighting-type Pokemon? Alright, whoever is going to do this, I think I'll actually let Natnu do this. And I'll give him the Lucky Egg. This way, I mean, we'll get some more experience. So, let's do this. Now, I'm pretty sure it's only one battle at a time. They don't actually double up on you. So they're not going to be double battles. I mean, if they were, they would, then that's fine. I really don't care that much. Either way, we're going to lead off with Natnu. I am going to be using Strength, because Strength is the only move on Natnu that we can actually, well, refill. It's a slight loophole in the LatAzullocke. For better or worse, it is what it is. So, if you don't like that, I'm kind of sorry. But this way, I mean, the thing is, HM moves aren't the best moves out there. Granted, you have stuff like Surf, which is awesome. Strength is actually fairly good, to be honest. But whatever. So right this second, we're actually doing okay with level-wise for the fighting dojo. I also bought a bunch of fresh water because, well, to be totally honest, I used up a lot of them while grinding. Yeah. So afterward, I figured I might as well buy up a bunch just to compensate. And we have, I think, more than we started with. Alright. I don't think we had to battle all these people. We probably only had to battle like 2 of them and the guy at the back. But this is just free experience, I suppose. You can't put a price on experience. I guess you can. Whatever it costs to heal up afterward, I suppose. But that's besides the point. We're gonna take down that Machop, and Natnu's gonna go to level 46. We've already faced Pokemon stronger, so I mean I'm a little bit on the slightly concerned side. I'm actually gonna go into Hydro for this. Hydro is actually our highest level Pokemon. Well, I guess was until Natnu got to level 46, although I have a feeling that Hydra's gonna be level 47 really soon. Of course you're gonna fake us out. Why wouldn't you fake us out? Break that sash that doesn't exist in this generation. Alright, critical hit. I don't think the crit mattered. But with that, we're going to take down the Hariyama, and Hydra's going to go to level 47. No, actually, I think Bastion's also 46. But still, that's, I mean, 46, 47, it's higher level than Grim. Grim, for now, I just want Grim to hold on to the... I want Grim just to have those coverage moves. Because, well, Thunderbolt, Psychic, Ice Punch, and Fire Punch. Just so in case we ever need to use them. Because I considered giving Grim Strength, but the problem was... Well, I'd rather not get rid of one of the moves we have right now. Because they're good moves, to be totally honest. Alright, Poliwrath. That can't be good. Oh, Thunder Punch. Why not? Wow! Wow! Okay, I don't know if that was lucky or unlucky. I'm gonna say it was kind of both. Because we have to use up a strength now. But we did manage to get the para hacks. And it was fully parried. That was actually really funny. Alright. I have very mixed feelings about that, but here we go against Black Belt Mike, and he has a Meditite. I considered going in here during the grinding montage, but I figured this is a little like a gym, so you guys probably might want to see this. I don't know. Maybe you don't. I don't know. I mean, you got to see all the grinding in that montage, and also, I did it a little differently. You see, I usually don't do evolutions during grinding, but this time I decided, well, I have a lot of grinding to do. There are a lot of moves that Pokemon are probably going to miss the opportunity of learning if they don't learn them upon evolution. So, pretty much I just said screw it. And that was that. So, if you don't like that, I'm sorry. Really, I am. I just... It was just the best opportunity because, to be honest, the LatAzullocke is kind of intense, and I don't want to lose. Oh, also, Laura's a Gloom. So, I asked you guys to tell me, should Laura become a Bellossom or a Vileplume? And of those of you who have answered, most of you said Bellossom, so I'm using the Sunstone. So Laura, now is your chance to evolve a second time. So the Sunstone was used on Laura. What? Laura is evolving. Again. So I guess today's evolution day. Congratulations, Laura evolved into Bellossom. I'm not gonna lie, I actually really like Bellossom. It's a little more defensive than Vileplume, versus Vileplume's a little more offensive, but it's not bad. Definitely it could be useful. Its special defense will actually let it live a little while, especially against fire moves, because, well, that's a weakness. Alright, so here we go. I am the Karate Master. I am the leader here. You wish to challenge us? Expect no mercy. Fwah! I probably should have healed up in hindsight, but here we go against the Karate Master Black Belt Koichi with a Hitmonlee. He's got that Hitmonlee. Alright, Natnu. Let's go for a strength. This is going to be a little difficult, I'm feeling. Mind Reader. Okay, you took aim at Natnu. Alright, Natnu, I'm not going to let this Hitmonlee sniper take you out. Okay, good. Alright, Hitmonlee is down. Next up is Hitmonchan. That thing's probably going to have the elemental punches. That can't be good. You resist most of the elemental punches, so I'm going to go into you. Also, Hitmonchan has more defense than special defense, so going for Surf is probably not a bad option. So I'm just going to go in a long shot and guess that the last Pokemon he's going to have is going to be, I don't know, Hitmontop. Just a guess. Mega Punch! That's going to hurt. Actually, it didn't hurt too much. I mean, we do have some levels over that thing, so I think it might be one of the first times in this entire LP that we're actually slightly over-leveled for something. And there's a Hitmontop. I'm going to stay in because I'm pretty sure it's going to intimidate us. So I might as well keep a special attacker out. The funny thing is, the special attacker in this case is a Swampert, and the physical attacker is a Sceptile. And same thing with Typhlosion. The Typhlosion is a physical attacker. I mean, obviously it's not a physical attacker, it has Flamethrower, but Strength is the move that I'm probably going to opt to use the most often. Mostly because, well, to be brutally honest, it's the move I can heal up. And by heal up, I mean go get a, delete it in Fuchsia and relearn it as an HM. So at least now we get something else. Indeed, I have lost, but I beseech you, do not take our emblem as your trophy. Why not? I have no problem taking your emblem. If it'll mock you, if it in any way makes you feel less of yourself, then fine. Fine, I'll take something else. In return, I will give you a prize fighting Pokemon. Choose which you like. Oh, so, alright, so our options are the hard-kicking Hitmonlee or the piston-punching Hitmonchan. I'd rather have Hitmontop. You have a Hitmontop? Dude, that's not right. You shouldn't do that. You really shouldn't. I would rather you, give me the Pokemon that you have that isn't offered. Whatever. I will take... Since this is 3rd generation, the physical special split is technically not in effect, I would want to go with Hitmonchan because it's really good for the elemental punches, but to be honest, since this is before the physical special split, I do have to go with Hitmonlee. Because it would be very kind of dumb in order to actually go with Hitmonchan with the elemental punches when, there's no physical special split. Of the two, I actually prefer Hitmonchan. Of the three, I prefer Hitmontop, to be honest. I like the more balanced spread and the Intimidate. But that's besides the point. Who am I going to name you after? As far as the question of the day goes, as of this moment, nobody yet answered. Awesome. Well, nobody answered that hasn't already had a Pokemon named after them. So, I will be naming this Hitmonlee after random subscriber Andre Anthony. So I'm going to name you Andre. Andre the Hitmonlee is going to go to box 1. Oh, we can get both? Okay, with that we received Hitmonchan. That decision was completely moot, it looks like. So I will be naming this Hitmonchan after... a random subscriber, Jeffrey McKenzie. Even if you don't like answering the question of the day, if you want a Pokemon named after you, all you have to do is subscribe, I guess. And you can get a Pokemon named after you in this series. It's fairly simple, actually. So, Jeffrey the Hitmonchan. Enemies on every side. What goes around, comes around. Stay and train at karate with us. Nah, I think I'll pass. I think I'd rather take on the gym that you guys lost to. You know, because you can't become the official gym of Saffron because of, you know, the Saffron City Pokemon Gym with the leader Sabrina, the master of psychic Pokemon. I think we might be okay with power points for now, so we should be able to just go on and take on this gym, I guess? So here we go. Yo, champ in the making, Sabrina's Pokemon use psychic power instead of force. Fighting Pokemon are especially weak against psychic Pokemon. They'll get destroyed before they can even aim a punch. Is that so? Well, Bastion I'm not going to probably use here, but I'm sure Bastion could land a Mach Punch first. I'm pretty sure of that. That said, let's go. Now, I don't think we have to battle all those trainers in here. Actually, I don't think we have to battle any of them, to be totally honest. All we have to do is actually go around them, which is fairly simple, really. So, I'll see if I can do this without... No, I went the wrong way, didn't I? Okay, let's try this once again. Without going backward the way we came. We could battle these trainers, which, I mean, it can't hurt us, but I don't want to run out of power points. So, training is more of a... That's not right. This is going to take us back to the entrance, won't it? Perfect! Perfecto! I'm so glad that I messed up there, because it makes me look so stupid in front of you guys, and you guys all know how stupid I am. Alright. That's not right. As you can see, I don't know this gym quite as well as I probably made you think I do. I just know the basic layout and how to get through. The actual way to go, I'm not so great with, so bear with me here. Alright, here we are. So there be the gym leader. Now what I was thinking is we should probably lead off with Natnu, because Natnu does have that Pursuit, and Pursuit is probably a good option here. That's why I was holding onto our Pursuits. After this gym, I'm not as concerned about Pursuit, because, to be brutally honest, other than Agatha, I don't know where we're really going to need it in particular. I mean, Agatha, I guess being a Ghost-type trainer, Pursuit will be kind of useful. That said, let's do this. I had a vision of your arrival. I have had psychic power since I was a child. It started when a spoon I carelessly tossed. And I dislike battling, but if you wish, I will show you my powers. You're aware your powers have nothing to do with the way you battle, right? Unless you can see the future, in which case you'll predict what we do, and depending on how strong we are. But that said, here we go against the 6th gym leader of the Kanto region, Saffron City Psychic-type gym leader, Sabrina. So, Sabrina is leading off with Mr. Mime. Oh dear. Alright, let's pursue that thing. I'm a little concerned. Oh. Okay. Alright. We're also slightly underleveled, but Sceptile is a pretty fast Pokemon, so... Alright, Jinx. Jinx, that could be a problem. I am going to go into Wurmple 7. Who can now actually do some battling, hopefully. And we're underleveled again. That is awesome indeed. Awesome indeed. Let's go for a Flame Wheel. It's a nice move that'll probably do a little less than Flamethrower, but hey, it's super effective. Stab, Typhlosion, and goodbye Jinx. Alright. Gardevoir. That scares me a little bit, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. Well, it's not a fairy type, so Pursuit is gonna be super effective rather than neutral. And... oh my. Okay. Fair enough. Alright, Gengar. What to do against Gengar? I mean, Grim is an option to go for a Psychic, but do I want to use up my Psychic? Where else am I going to need Psychic? I'm going to need Psychic, possibly against Agatha, because she does have Poison-type Pokemon, unless I want to change that. I'm going to need Psychic against... I think that's probably it. We do have the TM for Psychic, so I could probably teach us to Grim once we run out. So, I'm actually going to go into Grim for this. I'm probably going to end up regretting it, but what can I do? And we outspeed? Okay, Grim. You must have some nice EVs, I really don't know. But with that, we're going to take down the Gengar, and Grim's going to go to level 44. Wants to learn Reflect. It's not bad. It is a good thing to learn, but I'm too concerned about everything other than defense. And by everything, I mean, I'd rather be able to take down the opponent than survive a hit from the opponent. On the other hand, a good defense is important. Espeon, okay. Let's go for a strength. I probably should have pursued, but we'll okay. Alright, Natnu. That's power. Sceptile is powerful. Alakazam! Oh dear god. Oh dear god. Oh dear god. Wow! Natnu outspeed. Although Sceptile once again is a fast Pokemon, and it's not too big of a level difference. And with that, we defeated Leader Sabrina. This loss shocks me, but a loss is a loss. I admit I didn't work hard enough to win. Your victory has earned you the Marsh Badge. So with that, we receive $5,300 for winning and the Marsh Badge, which lets Pokemon at level 70 obey us. So, alright, we get a TM. TM04, which is, was it Calm Mind? No. Yeah, it's Calm Mind. Alright, not something that we necessarily need, but it can't hurt. It definitely cannot hurt. So, the good thing is I do know the way out of this place. Getting to Sabrina, that's a little bit of a challenge for me, I suppose, but getting out is fairly straightforward. In fact, getting to her is actually pretty easy because you can just go up and down every single time, and you'll oops, I didn't mean to do that. And you'll always end up, well, at the gym leader at some point, eventually. But that's that. Psychic power, huh? If I had that, I'd make a bundle at the slots. Oh, you know what? I already did make a bundle at the slots. Speaking of that, I do have plenty of Game Corner coins. So, I am going to leave it up to you guys as to what I'm going to spend those coins on. So, make sure you guys tell me. So, alright, I am actually going to show you guys one more time what is there. I also might do some more grinding next time, well, next time for Laura particularly. Alright, so our options are we can get Abra, Clefairy, Dratini, Scyther, or Porygon. Actually, not Porygon. Scyther, Dratini, Clefairy, or Abra. Because we have all those coins. Also, we can get TMs for Ice Beam. 23 is, I think, Iron Tail, Thunderbolt, Shadow Ball, and Flamethrower. So, I mean, they're not bad moves to be able to get. Shadow Ball is the most expensive one, but it could be helpful for Agatha later on, perhaps? I don't know. For now, I think I might just hold on to our coins. I might not get a Pokemon at all from the Game Corner, just because we probably don't need it. And, well, this way we'll be able to get an extra TM. And at this point, I think when you have Pokemon, you don't have power points, the TM is more important than the Pokemon at that point. Like, actually having the physical power points is more important than having the Pokemon. Because we already have Pokemon. So, just an idea. Alright, so I am actually going to head to Fuchsia City because I do want to refresh our power points before we head to Cinnabar Island. We are going to have quite a way to go in order to get back there because we could head through Seafoam Island, but I'm not going to because it's a pain. Maybe we'll go to Seafoam Island eventually, we'll see. The move deleter, okay. We want to forget a move, a few moves actually. You are going to forget Strength because we only have 4 of them. Yeah, Snapnu is going to lose his strength. But don't worry, he'll get it back eventually. And same thing with Hydro's Surf. Because once again, I want to make sure we get all of them back before we head to Cinnabar Island, because we're going to need Surf particularly against Blaine. Since, well, Primal Groudon's not a thing, so water won't evaporate. So Surf will definitely be of importance, I guess. Also, we can need double battles. It's 3rd generation, so Surf doesn't hurt our own Pokemon, it only hurts the opponents. So, that's kind of good to have. So in 3rd generation, Surf is definitely one of my favorite moves. Especially because with the physical special split going on, you don't even have to compare it to moves like Waterfall, because, well, everything is special. Well, every water move is special. You still have all your strengths, you have all your strengths, and you have all your cuts, so we're okay! This is actually a pretty good looking team, except for the fact that half of it is grass type. Nothing against the grass type, it's just that... Nothing personal against the grass type, I just get a little concerned about how very, homogeneous the team can be, because that kind of gives us a slight weakness to, you know, Blaine's gym. Alright, Max Repels. I'm gonna buy some of these because I could probably get them in Cinnabar, which I probably will get more of them there. But that Pokemon managing is gonna be fun. And by fun, I mean tedious. So I'd rather be able to get that stuff now, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay. Since we don't have anyone in our team who can fly, we're gonna have to do this the long way. Once again, we could go through Seafoam Island, and that would probably be faster. But that's not exactly the way I like going. It's easier just to fly to Pallet Town and go from there. And by fly, of course, I mean take a very long journey, because that's pretty much what my life has come down to. So let's just go up the cycling hill. It's all uphill from here. And that is unfortunate. But you know what? That's part of life. Part of life is biking uphill. It can be difficult, it can be tedious, but it's all part of life. And battling all these bikers that was a thing apparently while grinding. Well, that's kind of funny how the light posts actually look like Pokeballs on the light post, like where the actual light is coming from supposedly. That's kind of funny. Well, because of, I guess, the coloring and all. That said, let's actually be on our way toward Pallet Town. We also have to be more careful because, once again, we're going to be a little bit far from Fuchsia City. So, we're going to have to actually be careful. Also, going through Victory Road is going to be a pain. Because, to be brutally honest, we're going to have to do it without using up all our power points, because we're going to have to either go all the way back afterward, or we're gonna have to just deal with it, I guess. Because the thing is, we'd have to go through Victory Road twice if we didn't. We have 2 options: go through Victory Road twice, or go through Victory Road once and not use up all our power points and have to go to Fuchsia City. And considering how many power points we have, that's gonna be a little difficult. You see, Fly would be really nice. I might actually allow one Pokemon to be temporarily put in the PC just so we could use Fly once we get to Victory Road. Just because, well, for the sake of my own sanity, pretty much. So once we get to the Pokemon League, I might allow one Pokemon to be temporarily boxed. The one with the least amount of used power points. The one with the least amount of used power points. So this way, it won't be too much of a disadvantage for me. It also won't be too big of an advantage because I don't want it to seem like I'm using that as an excuse to get extra power points back, because I'm really not. It's just that, I mean, I guess I am because I'm going to Fuchsia City and all, but I'm not using it to get back other I'm not using it to get back power points that aren't related in some way to HMs. All right. 99 Pokeballs, that's probably enough for now. Since we're here, I figured, why not? I mean, we're in Pewter City, so... I mean, we have to go past Viridian City anyway, so this was just a stop that we didn't have to make. But hey, that's fine. Let's cut down this tree and be on our way. Because we still have things to do, don't we? Did we already catch, what is it, 10 Pokemon, I think it is? Oh, we did, alright. We got HM05 for Flash. That is relatively useless for us at this point, especially. I mean, it's good for accuracy, I guess. We went through Rock Tunnel without Flash, and we didn't need Flash, so... because legitimately, it wasn't dark. Oh, Ether, that's pretty good. It's always good to get some items like this. Paralyze Heal, or Paralyze Heal. Fair enough. It's really hard to control this bicycle. It doesn't even go that fast, so it's like, what's the point of riding a bicycle? It goes like the same speed as running. So, why not just run at that rate? And why am I running into that guy? Okay. Well, here we are back at Route 1. We haven't been here for a while. It has definitely been a while. Alright, so we are at Pallet Town, our hometown, should I say. Alright. Actually, I think we get an encounter, too, at the next route. Here we are, Route 21. And I just used a repel, didn't I? I am completely stupid, so you know what? I'm not getting an encounter here because I'm so stupid. I'm gonna penalize myself for that because I am an idiot. Most likely we're gonna end up getting a Tentacool or Tentacruel anyway, which is unfortunate. Here we go against this guy because I messed up. I should have just gone into that little piece of land and gone around him, but he's one Pokemon. It's Octillery. Just great. Just great. Alright. Well, let's Thunder Punch. Will that do enough? Because I really don't want that thing going for a Fire Blast. Is it just gonna lit? Aurora Beam, that's just about as bad. Actually, Fire Blast is probably worse, but still, that kind of hurts. That does kind of hurt. I'm just gonna go for Pursuit, take that thing out. Then I'm gonna heal up Natnu. Alright. So with that, we defeated Swimmer Jack. Alright. We definitely have fresh water, so I'll just do that. Not antidote, fresh water. Fresh water, definitely. That'll bring you to like -1, I think, hit point, so whatever. Also, I know that a lot of times by habit I just say -1 instead of 131 out of 132. It's a habit. Alright, so here we are at Cinnabar Island. Also, we could have actually gotten the old Amber when we were in Pewter City, so I'm stupid. That would have been kind of useful, I suppose. But here we are in the Pokemon Mansion. We can get an encounter in here. And we probably will eventually. But I'm going to use a Max Repel. At some point, maybe I'll try to get an encounter. We can get, like, the better Pokemon later on. Alright. I'm going to go this way. There are some good items we probably could get that I'm going to miss because I'm not here for the items. An Iron, we could sell that. Or Defense EV. Whichever one. Yeah, who wouldn't press that thing? Okay, let's go down here. We have to battle that... No, we don't have to battle that guy. That's nice. Alright. We got a Carbos, free speed EV, or sell it, which is more likely. Alright, let's not battle that guy. But we do want to push that switch. Yeah. Could read about Mew and Mewtwo, but I'm not going to right now. We get a full restore. Not exactly in the mood to read about Mew and Mewtwo. Although it has just been like Mewtwo's birthday a few days ago, so happy belated birthday, Mewtwo. Let's not battle that scientist who would sneak up on us. But we can get this, which is, I think it's either Solar Beam or Blizzard. I think Solar Beam's in the other side of that thing. That little gate thing. Yeah, who wouldn't press this switch? Because, I mean, what could possibly go wrong? Alright. That is going to be the secret key, and I think Solar Beam is down here. Yeah, there we go. Solar Beam is really good on a Pokemon with Drought. Like, you know, Ninetales, particularly. Groudon, perhaps. And we gotta press that thing again, don't we? In fact, we have to press the other one again, too, in order to actually get out of here. Unless, do we have an escape rope? I'd be more than happy to use it. Alright. We're not gonna get an encounter in there now, but I'm not too concerned about encounters, to be honest. I'm really not at this point. Do you have escape ropes? Ah, you do, okay. I'll buy a few of these, just to have them. Full heals, I mean, we have enough of the various items that we don't have to worry about that. Fluffy Tails could potentially be useful if we can't run. But, whatever. Take what I have for now. So I'll sell this iron. And this Carbos, and we'll get some money back for that. Alright. Do we have any TMs that I have no need for? Focus Punch I'll probably never use. But you never really do know about a move like that. Taunt, I really don't need. Double Team, it depends. Snatch, I really have no need for. Because it'll basically just steal the effects of a status move that an opponent uses, like if it uses Swords Dance, for instance. If you use Snatch and the opponent uses Swords Dance, then your Pokemon that uses Snatch will gain the +2 attack when the opponent will not. That's pretty much what it does. It's an interesting move. I just don't really care that much about it, because I usually just don't. I don't like relying on the opponent doing something like that. So at some point, I guess we will be reviving our fossil, so I guess if you want that named after you, then answer the question of the day. Also, we're going to be taking on Cinnabar Island's Pokemon Gym with the leader Blaine, the hot-headed Quizmaster, because it's quiz time, I guess, next time. So that's at least some, maybe, possibly, perhaps fun, I don't know. We'll see what happens, because maybe we'll see an old friend like Bill after we battle Blaine. Who knows? The possibilities are way out there. So, next time I guess we'll take on Blaine. So the question of the day today. Last time it was, what is your favorite legendary trio as a whole? Where I said mine was basically Kyogre, Groudon, and Rayquaza. This time the question of the day will be, what is your least favorite legendary Pokemon? What is your least favorite legendary Pokemon? Now, for me, there aren't many legendary Pokemon I don't like. In fact, I can't think of any legendary Pokemon off the top of my head that I just don't like. I mean, like the least, I think is pretty much what I mean by that. I really can't think of any off the top of my head that I don't like, to be honest. I mean, of those that I like the least, I think I might actually have to go with Regirock, but I do actually like Regirock, don't get me wrong. So, it's not like I dislike it, but it's just probably the one that I like the least. So remember, if you want a Pokemon named after you, answer the comment question of the day. And if you have any advice for me, or tips, hints, whatever, I am happy to read your comments and advice, because trust me, I don't know if I could get through this LatAzullocke alone. So, thank you for watching. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.